Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of the Awaken Living podcast. Today, we're talking about love. And today is another episode of Wisdom of the Week, which the intention of Wisdom of the Week is to simply share a short little tidbit of wisdom with you. So today, I'm actually going to be reading something that I wrote. It's a blog post and a stream of consciousness that's very inspiring to me. And so I'm inspired to share it with you. And the reason it's inspiring to me is because it's about living love and allowing love to live through you. So my prayer and intention is that these words inspire love within your heart, that these words inspire loving thoughts and epiphanies within your mind, that these words can touch you in a good and loving way to support you upon your path as a spiritual being having a human experience. So I invite you to listen with receptivity, with openness, with love, in good and happy ways. So we will begin. When you look upon a newborn baby's face, what do you see, feel, know? When you hold the hand of an elder, preparing to make their journey to the spirit world, or when you are tickled pink by new romance, what do you see, feel, and know? Every single human being knows it, yet no one has ever seen it. The power is found in all corners of this beautiful world. Do you know what it is? The answer is love. It is like water on a dry day, and the world has been in drought for generations. People are thirsty, and if you have ever gone without water, then you know the power of thirst. Thirst is far stronger than any hunger. People are thirsty for love. But they think they're hungry. So they keep on consuming more and more and more. More sex, substances, food, relationships, money, travel, you name it. Yet that hunger for more is actually a thirst for love. Without water, a human being will die in less than a week. The body starts shutting down in a matter of days. So what happens to your soul when you are no longer hydrated by this power called love? Well, the soul begins to fracture. It splits off and it becomes dim. This is what many call soul loss. A more common phrase is trauma. Trauma and soul loss, they dry us up. They are like a dam blocking the river. Soon the land becomes parched and life withers. Human beings need love. This is why healing is so important. It undams the river, so the power of love and soul fills you. As the soul dims, it diminishes. Its light becomes weaker and weaker until it is just a dim glow. When a human's light becomes dim, the darkness grows. Fear, ignorance, desires, cravings, and aversion multiply. They thrive in the darkness. There's really only one antidote to darkness. Do you know what it is? In other words, if you're in a dark room and you're afraid of what's lurking in the shadows, what do? Well, you turn on a light. So it is the same with your suffering. It is the same with this darkness that can multiply and become unhinged. You must turn on the light. You must come to know your soul. You must undam the rivers and drink from this sweet water called love. Here's the thing though. The lights in your house do not magically turn on. They require a source of energy. This energy is called electricity. Well, your soul's light is the same. It requires a source of energy called love. Now, where does electricity come from? Once again, this energy, called electricity, requires a power source. Well, this energy called love is the same. It needs a power source. Do you know what that source of power is? I'll give you a hint. It is the only true power in this whole universe. It is the source of all that exists. This divine source has many names, yet it can never be put into words. Common ways to describe this power: the Creator, God, Allah, Source, Yahweh, the Most High, the Tao, the Nameless. In this moment, my favorite is this: the Tao that can be named is not the eternal Tao. So, in other words, humans are thirsty for love because we have been cut off from its source, God. When a human is no longer connected to God, love begins to dry up and the light of the soul diminishes. The darkness grows stronger and suffering sets in deeper and deeper. This is a sad state for a human to be in. It is sad because it is contrary to our design. People often feel sad when they see a tiger or a gorilla in the zoo. Why is that? Because the zoo is contrary to its wild and free nature. So what we are talking about here is contrary to our nature. We are not designed to be disconnected from our Creator with a dimmed light and in a love drought. We are designed to be radiant, empowered, and filled with unconditional love. When you live the way you are designed, you will be walking and talking with the Creator every second of your day. And here's the funny thing: when you walk and talk with the Creator every second of the day, you will return to your original design. This is the essence of what every spiritual tradition teaches. These traditions are here to help you embody the three essential qualities of love, light, and power. The various techniques, prayers, ceremonies, and practices are methods to enhance these three fundamental qualities of love, light, and power. The beginning of every path is to create a strong foundation. So every spiritual seeker needs to turn their focusing first to living love. This is about aligning our human personality, our human ego, with the virtuous qualities of the soul. Remember, the most important part of any building is its foundation. A strong, well-built foundation ensures the longevity of the building. A foundation must be built with integrity. Without this, the building becomes prone to all sorts of problems. It's the same with a human being. If your foundation lacks integrity, your life will continue to fall to ruins. A strong spiritual foundation is always built upon love, service, and integrity. This can be labor intensive, but it will set you up for long-term success. Success not only in the spiritual domains, but in all domains of your life. For those who live love, align with many secrets of the universe. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Your spirit is built out of pure love, light, and power. Integrity and virtue are the essence of the spirit. This is why every tradition teaches these qualities. So to align your human experience with your true spiritual being, you must live in a loving way. You must allow love to live through you. Spiritual beings having a human experience. There are many paths to finding God. One of my fascinations is to study these paths. I love to uncover the underlying universal truths and principles. My intention is to move beyond dogma. From here, we can each live in our divine individuality, empowerment, and sovereignty. I teach and work with 7 universal principles that are divine in nature. When you apply, learn, and live these 7 principles, your life becomes ceremony. Your soul is loving. Live your life in a loving way, and you will become more spiritual because you are becoming more like your soul. You will align with your soul, and you will come to know God. Learning to live love is quite simple. It can be boiled down to 7 deeper spiritual principles or steps. The first, truth. The second, honesty. The third, courage. The fourth, bravery. The fifth, respect. The sixth, humility. The seventh is wisdom. These 7 principles, when lived fully, is love. Unconditional love. So in essence, living love is about training your personality and ego. You are training these aspects of self to live in alignment with these 7 principles. The result? Your spiritual being becomes infused in your human experience. This is what will connect you with God. This is how you are supposed to be a spiritual being having a human experience. I have found that many spiritual seekers jump to advanced cultivation and spiritual practices. Advanced practices of breath work, astral projection, lucid dreaming, plant medicine ceremonies, manifestation, and so many others. Without a strong foundation of love, these practices are ineffective. At times, they can even be dangerous. They have the potential to supercharge our ego. So when you learn how to live love, you will find greater success in all domains of your life. If you found this helpful, share it far and wide. To learn more about these 7 principles, to learn more about living love, to learn more about this beautiful path, please reach out or find me at the resources down below. I would love to hear from you. If this episode was impactful, please leave a comment, give us a review. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day, a beautiful rest of your week, a beautiful rest of your month, and a beautiful life. May love fill every aspect and corner of your existence.